is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Today, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. First stream is Elden Ring, the Glintstone Sorcery run. As you know, this has been a great run where I'm using magic rather than melee. No jump R2s this playthrough. Like, literally, I think I've done one the entire playthrough so far. So it feels completely different. But some people like it, some people don't. Some people are really liking it. They're like, this is fun because it's something different. It's not your first playthrough. We wanted to see you do a different take on the game. Okay? However, some people don't like it. Because I'm definitely turboing through the game faster, and a lot of the things that challenged me in my first run are not challenging me this time around. And the thing is, there's two reasons for that. Let's be honest. There's really two reasons. Number one, because I've already played the game before. When you've already played the game, when you've seen the bosses, you've seen the challenges, you tend to know what's coming, and you know how to face them, they're not going to be as daunting to beat. Duh. It's not like a boss that maybe took me a million times the first run is going to be as hard when I've already figured out how to beat them. You know what I mean? Like, there's not going to be anything in this game that's going to shock me and be like, oh my god, I didn't know that was coming. And, you know, I did a pretty long completionist run of this game last year when I played it the first time. I think it was like 120 hours, 140 hours, something crazy like that. So, why on earth people would want me to play the game again, but then be surprised that, like, I knew everything about the game? Because that's funny. But, oh, he looked up a guide. I played the game before. What are you talking about? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I looked up a guide. Yes, the guide was called My First Playthrough, you idiot.
Salt.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say. Complaining that I know how to play a game I've already played, right? The other thing is that I've watched other people play it after I played it. Like, I beat the whole game, and then I watched, like, 2 other people go through the game to see different takes on the game. And I'd never seen a magic run before, so this is original to me because I did not see anyone play it in a magical style yet. So I'm enjoying that. The other thing is, let's be honest, magic is very strong in this game. And if you understand how to use the magic build, meaning your glass cannon, you have very little health, but you're doing massive damage output as long as you stay away from the enemies. This is a very effective build. That's why I am steamrolling certain bosses that actually took me a significant amount of time to beat in the first playthrough, you know? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's, you know, this is the second run. You're supposed to kind of know what you're doing. It's not supposed to be, oh, everything is still spanking you, slapping you around. You know, I did a magic run in Dark Souls 1. And when I did a magic run in Dark Souls 1, that was also very powerful. It was very similar to this run. So I'm not shocked that this is how it's going. But again, you're always going to have people who just, they're looking for some weird playthrough where somehow I'm playing the same game, but it's just as hard as the second time and I'm getting spanked and I'm getting frustrated. And that's not happening. In fact, I will tell you this. The second run of Elden Ring is a way more enjoyable, personal to me run. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I get to go through the game again, I get to enjoy all the lore, I get to enjoy all the secrets, but I don't have to get smashed around and be frustrated at being stuck in a part of the game for half an hour. That's a good thing, you know? It's much more of a entertaining run to the player than the viewer.
I'm a brain-dead idiot, and I need the game to be as easy as fucking possible for me to play.
Monday night is going to be the special tier maker event over on DSP Reacts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be ranking Zelda games on Tier Maker on DSP Reacts, the late stream Monday night, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. If you're not there, you're going to miss out on a very special live event. I got a $20 tip from Steely.
Gee, thanks, money creature.
He's like, I got targeted by detractors because I contributed to you yesterday, so you know what? Here's $20 just to spite them. Stay awesome, Phil. Well, thank you, Steely. And the thing is, yeah, these idiots, they do it every day. They try to attack viewers. They try to attack supporters. They're out of their minds. Like, seriously, what do they think is going to accomplish? Absolutely nothing. It doesn't affect anything. You know what I mean? All say is this, because I say this every day. Well, I don't say it every day anymore, but I say this every once in a while. Everyone, please be careful about the information you put out on the internet. Because there are people out there that are malicious. They are not logical thinking people. They are pretty messed up. And to them, a day that they can hurt someone because they get away with it is a day where they feel some kind of weird recognition. These are sociopaths. These are not people who think like us, who think about positivity or fun, or they just have nothing to do with their lives but bring down others. And this is how they operate, and when they're on the internet, they tend to come together. So you gotta be careful. I always tell everyone, please, whatever you do, don't put a ton of private personal information all over the internet. Facebook, delete that shit. No one needs a fucking Facebook in 2022. It's just a liability. Twitter, have a Twitter, but don't put up your personal information on your Twitter. Separate that from your real life persona. Same thing, you have an account on YouTube, you have an account on Instagram, whatever. Make sure that they're all separated. That way, if someone has a bug up their butt about you and they try to harass you online, it doesn't spill over to your real life, you understand? Because some of these people have no lives and they will absolutely try to do that stuff, okay? So just be careful, alright? And, I appreciate anyone who hangs out with me, who chills with me, who enjoys the content, who supports the content. You guys are the reason I'm still here. I'm a crowdfunded individual. I'm not someone who has partnerships, sponsorships, product placements, or anything like that. I'm here very much because of your crowdfunding support, and I really appreciate that. And I apologize, obviously, for anyone who gets harassed online. I can't control that. These people are nuts. But that's why I say just be diligent, be careful with your information. You should be all right. Best case of action, if anyone tries to harass you, ignore them. That's the best suggestion that I can get from anyone. Just ignore the assholes. The more you ignore them, the more they realize, well, not getting anything, no rise, no reaction, and they'll move on. That's the best way to go about it, okay?
Oh my god, he's drinking piss. Thank you. It would be great when we come back to possibly get a little bit more support in regards to hitting that hat goal. Yesterday, I didn't hit the tier 2 goal on either stream. In fact, between the two streams, I didn't even think that we hit a tier 2 goal at all. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, total. So, it'd be great if we get a little bit more support when I come back, but you guys have been a great audience, and I thank you for that. And I'll be back shortly with more. Alright, I'll be back. All that matters is more money. So let's jump back in, and guys, again, I would say last chance if you would like us to support today's stream, it would be a great time to do so. So that way, if we happen to hit, say, the tips goal, there'd be time to pull and have a hat rather than us rushing and me just tossing anything on. Let's continue. Okay, guys, so it is time to continue on with Volcano Manor. Let's go up the lift. I literally can't get hit. I have to flawlessly fight this boss. It's going to need flawless to win. How am I going to do that? How the fuck am I going to get this guy to flawless victory? Right? But thank you guys. Great stream. Thanks to those who did support it. We made, good progress today. The inverted tower and all of Volcano Manor. And next time around, we try to figure out how to beat him with 0 health, which is going to be nearly impossible considering the fact that I could barely beat him with monstrous health in the first playthrough. And then onward to more stuff. So thank you all again. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, it was one of the slowest streams I've ever done.
Well, we see we wear a hat tonight. That would be nice. So far, it hasn't happened. 3 streams into the week. Have not hit the tips goal of $100 on any particular stream. It would be great. I mean, it would really help out considering the fact I didn't even get to work on Tuesday when I should have and was supposed to. So it would be great if you guys are liking the content tonight. If you could support it in any way, tips would be great. One way, and you hit those tips rewards. We'll have different various, things like gunner glasses and a hat of your choice unlocked.
Go big or go home? Well, yeah. But don't blow all your money either. That's the other problem. People try to go big and then they spend all their money they're not supposed to be spending, and now the massive remorse, right? So don't do that.
How much is it for the hat? Is it $100. If we raise $100 tonight of tips tonight, specifically, it has to be of tips. That's when people get to vote for a silly hat for me to wear. That's how it works. Someone's asking, how does it work with the hat? There you go. Why don't I co-stream to Twitch and YouTube? Essentially, it would create a problem with, number one, focus. If I'm streaming to 2 places at once, now what's my focus? Is it my Twitch streams or my YouTube channel, And having the audience split, it makes it a little bit more confusing and a little bit less potential for growth. Like, if I do everything on YouTube, anyone who wants to see me comes to YouTube and my YouTube grows, right? If I split it, now you're going to have much slower growth on each channel to the point where it's, like, stagnant, you see? In addition, if I have 2 streams going, I need double the moderation. I need to not only be having someone look and moderate this chat, but another one as well. I can't do both. So that's a requirement of a lot more work on regards to moderation and the like. And as you know, I usually don't even have a ton of moderators on my regular stream. So can you imagine now trying to have enough moderators to moderate 2 streams, right? Among other reasons, I could keep going about why I would not want to be on Twitch, but it just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to get anything out of it.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money. Blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.